Now it's clearly going to take some time with the pieces and trying to find cohesive lineups. You've been on, this is the 20th season starting with a new team, but just wondered how you see things at this point after taking in this game in the context of the Warriors being who they are.
Well, the Warriors are who they are. That goes without saying. Don't need to harp on the greatness they possess every night with their ball club. But for us, I think we are what I expected from tonight. Some great moments, some not so good moments, and that comes from just a team that's coming together for the first time. A lot of new pieces, a whole new system, coaching staff. But I love the way we competed. Obviously, the turnovers. We're not going to win ball games like that, but once we start getting on the same page and know where guys are going to be, and we start going through. Our system is how we want to perform. I think that'll get better with time, but it was kind of what I expected. We had, like I said, some good times, and some other times were not as good as we will like.
LeBron, what did you think of the starting group tonight, and how you guys started the game, and then kind of what shifted in the third quarter with that group?
Besides the early fouls, versus a team like this, you definitely don't want to get in the penalty early. They just shoot the free throw extremely well, and for a team like that, they're already going to make so many tough shots. You don't want them to be able to get freebies. So I thought defensively we were really good. We had some really good looks. Obviously, that didn't go in for us. But other than that, I think pretty good. And then in the third quarter, we let loose a little bit defensively. A lot of them get in transition. Clay came out hot early in the third quarter, gave us 8 straight, and then hit a nice dump down to Wiggs for a dunk. But their third quarters where they have always excelled since they've made this transition to being a powerhouse team. So you always got to be ready for their third quarters, and we were not tonight.
LeBron, AD mentioned once in training camp and again tonight that part of the struggles that he thought that you himself and Russ had as a trio last year was obviously health wasn't on your side, but also a reticence to take it and go and kind of like defer to the others. How do you feel like you all approached that aspect tonight, and particularly how do you think Russ did with that?
I think we tried to play as just as free as possible. Probably try not to put too much thought into a game one. Just kind of go out there and play free. And I thought we all, even with the missed shots that we had, some of the great looks that we had, I thought we just all kind of just played free. And it resulted in all three of us, pretty much being efficient from the floor. Obviously, our turnovers, we can always cut down on that. And 8, 12 between the three of us is not acceptable for us three. So, but we'll get better with that.
LeBron, what did you make of how AD started this game, especially on the defensive end, and the force he kind of brought?
I believe that's going to be AD throughout the whole season. He's been waiting for this opportunity to come back on the floor and just be on the floor, and I just thought he was a force throughout the the entire game, and we're going to need that each and every game.
LeBron, sorry, the preseason being what the preseason is, but in 6 to 7 games you guys have struggled to shoot the basketball from three-point land. Are the looks good enough that you're confident that this is gonna, I guess, progress to the mean maybe more, and that this is just a little bit of an anomaly? Have the looks been that good?
I don't know. I think we're getting great looks. I think, but it also could be teams giving us great looks. If you be completely honest, we're not a team that's constructed of great shooting. And that's just the truth of the matter is, it's not like, we're sitting here with a lot of lasers on our team. So, but that doesn't deter us from still trying to get great shots. And when we get those opportunities, you take them. But we're not sitting here with a bunch of 40-plus career three-point shooting guys.
And along those lines, that's kind of the recipe for winning for a lot of teams is, high volume three-point shooting at good percentages. Both teams tonight took more than 40. If you guys don't have that, how do you win without that kind of level of shooting?
You continue to defend, and you continue to trust the shot. You put in the work. If you put the work out on the floor, when the cameras is not watching, then you trust it. you trust it. And, I don't see myself, missing the open looks that I had tonight. I mean, I had 4 or 5 damn good looks from the three-point line. I put the work in there, so I live with those results. And, if everybody's putting the work in, you live with those results. And that's all you can do. And you continue to defend, you continue to push the ball, you continue to share the ball, continue to play for one another. But, I mean, if you just keep it a buck. I mean, it looked like a football team, if you had a football analogy and you had a bunch of guys that was underneath route runners, and you're wondering why the quarterback is not throwing 20-plus passes down the field. Okay, that's how the team was constructed. So that don't mean you can't win. Brady did it.
LeBron, Russ was saying the game pace is a little bit slow for him today. Do you think the whole game pace is slow, especially matching with the Golden State's fastball?
I thought the game was what the game was.
LeBron kind of lost in everything tonight. Was Darvin Ham's first game as a head coach. Just was curious to your impressions of him so far.
Didn't need his first game to have a great impression of him. Ever since he got the nod, he's in a position where he should be. We're delighted and happy and fortunate for him to be on our side. So, I think he's going to have a long career as a head coach.
LeBron, if you'll allow a quick, just off-topic one, is this at all the draft day fit minus the undershirt with the white tie and everything? Is it a tribute 20 years later?
I guess people are going to always try to find a correlation in whatever I do. So if we want to go from year 1 to year 20, the fabric has definitely got a lot less. I've definitely brought the pants in a lot less. The jacket has got a lot less fabric. Style from 2003 to 2022 is it's like a whole different dimension. It's like a whole different world. It's like The Fifth Element, if you've ever seen that movie. Yeah, it's a throwback, right? It's a great movie, by the way. But yeah, I always salute myself, my 18-year-old self. Now I always ask the question, what would you tell your 18-year-old self? I would tell him to pick a smaller size in that suit. But it makes a good story now, 20 years later. I appreciate it.